Hello YouTube, my name is Mike, and I'm the lead guitarist and lead singer of a local band in the Kalamazoo area. I see a lot of people posting videos of the gear that they use, and I figure what the heck, I'll try it too. So, hope you enjoy. I'll start off with the stuff I use to practice. First, my amp. This is a Fender Frontman 25R. It's pretty quiet, good for bedroom use, or at home use if you have neighbors don't like a ton of noise. It doesn't sound the best, but it gets the job done. If I'm not using my regular pedals on my main pedal board, I'll use these. I got a Fender Blender Fuzz Octave. It's kind of temperamental, but it used to be on my main board. Then I have the SD1, my Boss. It's modded, so it gives me more of a heavy overdrive feel. Then I have a old Crybaby Classic from the 80s. Those are all on my board at one time. I also have a Boss BD2 Blues Driver. It's not here, and a two DS1 distortions. One was bought on the anniversary of Kurt Cobain's death. I'm a huge Nirvana fan, and so I got that when I was a lot younger. And Downtown Disney paid for it too. That kind of crapped out on me, so I had it modded, and it gives me more of a Black Sabbath tone, circa Tony Iommi. And then I have a regular DS1 that's just stock, and it's more of a crunchy tone. But all my pedals are powered through these one spots. Highly recommend them. And then the pedals I use to go through the effects loop, but I only do that for recording now. The first pedal in my chain is the Ibanez FL9 flanger. It's a reissue. Great flanger. I had a Dan Electro Hash Runs flanger for a while, but those aren't too roadworthy. Goes into a Digitech digital delay. Great digital delay. I love it. I like it. I used to have a Boss DD6, and I sold that, and I kept this one. I also had a Dan Electro PB&J delay. Kind of crapped that on me. Like I said, they're not too roadworthy. Then we go into the MXR Phase 90. Before I got this, I had a Digitech Hyperphase, and it was a good pedal, but it had sucked too much of my tone. So I had good options, but wasn't the best in terms of keeping your tone. Then I have another digital delay. So I have one that I use for one of these I use for looping, and the other one I just use for regular digital delay. Then I have a MXR carbon copy. Analog delay. I had a 89 by Ibanez, but it didn't give me the oscillations I wanted. It wasn't as harsh as I wanted. Then I have the DoD Icebox Chorus. It's a great chorus pedal. I had a Dan Electro Milkshake. I sold that, and then so all my mod pedals over here split in the middle with the Ernie Ball VP Jr. volume pedal, so I can use this for volume swells. Great pedal. Then we go to overdrives. I have the Marshall Guv'nor reissue pedal. Sounds just like a Marshall amp. I think Pearl Jam's 10 sound. Absolutely love Pearl Jam. This will give you the same tone that Mike McCready had. Then you have I have a modded Ibanez TS5 tube screamer. Just the switch is modded. Switches go out pretty easily on these. And then we have a Crybaby Classic Wah updated version. I'm looking to mod this probably. And then a Dunlop Roto Vibe, which is modded so I can have faster, I can ramp it up faster, so the speed is really quick on it. And then we go to the Soul Vibe by Baby E. I couldn't afford an Univibe, so I got this, and it works just as well. I'll switch that on, and you can see the light, great LED light if you're playing on a stage, and all the lights are off. And the most important pedal on anybody's board should be the tuner. I use the Boss TU2 chromatic tuner, and I like the bypass on it. If I'm switching guitars, you don't get that annoying pop. Here's the picks I use. The Rocksteady picks I use at home. Otherwise, I use Dunlop Tortex picks, depending on the how hard I'm playing or what I'm playing. Switches up. Over here, I also have my capo. I have a jaw harp too, which is kind of funny. String winder and cleaning cloth. GHS fast fret, which is really important. Keeping your strings cleaner, keeping your fretboard clean. I actually made this pedal board. A friend of mine painted this in front of this, and then another friend painted the front. It says Swanton. I was a big fan of Jeff Hardy growing up. He's a wrestler before he got drugged out. The guitars I use, my Strat isn't here. It's being worked on, but it's a Squire Strat with an original 1960s Gibson humbucker in it, so it's been worked on. Here's my main acoustic. It's a Fender Dreadnought. Then I have a Squire Strat acoustic. It gives me an alright tone. I don't know how long I'll keep it. I like it. And I have a small acoustic. It's a Starcaster, signed by a lot of my friends. I don't really use it for shows, just kind of there to jam on if I feel like it. With my electrics, like I said, my Strat isn't here. I have a Squire Telecaster. Which is pretty cool. I don't like buying too many expensive guitars just because I throw mine around and I don't want to worry too much about it. And then this is the guitar I actually learned on. A buddy of mine sold it to me when I graduated high school a while ago. Like I said, I was a huge Nirvana fan for a long time. And I got the Fender Mustang. The pickup's kind of crapped out on it, so I don't really use it too much. It actually sounds like a Strat with Fishman acoustic pickups in it because the sound is so thin. Then I have an Epiphone LP100. It's kind of a student model. I played a Gibson actually in '06 when I opened for a band, Kalamazoo Ribfest. Isley Brother. We were opening for the Isley Brothers, and I used the Gibson Les Paul mahogany, and that weighed about as much as a Sequoia. So I like that metal better. It's got good tone, doesn't weigh too much, so I like that. I took the pick guard off it too. And then I had this is the second guitar I bought. It's an Epiphone SG Special. I sold it to a buddy of mine, and it's not. And I bought it back after it got pretty abused. It's actually not made right from the Gibson planer, Epiphone planer, whatever. But I just keep it around. It's got a lot of memories in it. It's kind of heavy, but so it's not. I don't really use it too much. The SG I got to replace it is the Epiphone G400 SG. Shoot, I could be bad. Like I said, why I buy cheaper guitars. The White Epiphone G400 got really good tone, and it's very comfortable. I used to love my Strat, but I found myself playing my Les Paul and my SG more and more, and I start preferring them over the Strat, even with the Strat gone. So that's my gear. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post. I'm a huge gearhead. I love talking gear. Oh, I forgot to show my amps I use. The amps that I use, my main amps for playing shows. I have a Fender Rock Pro 700 tube hybrid. I like tube amps, but they're kind of temperamental, so you gotta worry about that and how much they cost. So I have that. It's a great amp. It's underrated a lot. And there's the channel selector over here. It's got the gain and the reverb. The gain on this is if you like Tool, that's a good amp for you. Otherwise, it's not the best for blues. Anyway, it goes down into the line out goes into a PVT and C130 bass amp, and it gives me a lot of low end and gives me a lot of volume. So I really like that. I have a Yamaha MB3 Motion bass, which isn't here right now. It's actually the studio. And if I ever play bass, that's the one I use. It's smaller. I'm a smaller guy. But yeah, that's my gear. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.